Hello students, welcome to your computer classroom. So I hope you are enjoying the learning process. So as in the previous class we have started the third chapter. In that we have seen few of the important features of the MSSS. So now before moving to the next topic, let us have a quick recap of what we have seen in the last class. So coming to the textbook, here you can see in the previous class we have seen how to select a field, how to select a record, and the selection of a cell we have seen. And we already know how to do this. For selecting the field, we have seen when the downward arrow button will be there, then this way you can select a field. Clear? What is field? Field is the column. Then we have seen selecting a record. So when the cursor will become like right arrow, like this one, so then you can select any record. And in the same way we can also select the cell. What is cell? The intersection of rows and column where the values are entered, that is the cell. So for entering the value of the cell or selecting the cell, we will, when we move the cursor to the left side of the cell area, it becomes is like this, the plus symbol. Clear? So this way you can select the cell. Then we have seen an important feature, how to use the find and replace. Okay, so we all have done this find and replace. So for finding, you can go to the home tab and click on the find option, and there you can give the text which you want to search, and the respective thing will be selected from the database or from the table. Then also we have seen the different other features, the match case option, then search, look in drop menu. Clear? So these were all things which we have discussed. Then we have seen how to use the replace option. Okay, so in the replace, whatever the data which you are using in the database, if you want to replace that with a new data, so for that we can use the replace option. Let me show you all this in the software as well. So here, if you come to our database which we have created yesterday, so here you can see, for let us first see how to select the different things. So for selecting the field, you can use this way. If you bring the cursor to the top of the field, so this way the fields can be selected. And if you want to select multiple, you can drag it to left or right. Then we have seen how to select a particular record or the row. So here you can see, by clicking on the left side of this table, this way the record can be selected. And how to select a particular uh, cell. So if you bring to any of this cell, this way when it becomes the plus symbol, you can select a particular cell. Now we have discussed how to use the find and replace. So suppose in place of any specific term, suppose I am selecting in the transport, suppose there is a data walker. So suppose any student is coming without any vehicle, he is walking from home. So if you want to find this, how to get this, if right now the data is about only 10 or 12 students, so maybe if there is thousand of records are there in your table, so then comes the role of search and find and replace. Okay, so we have opened our table. Now go to the home tab, and here you can get the find option, or you can directly click Control plus F from the keyboard. So I am pressing Control plus F. So here it is. So if I want to find where the walker is, write the same. Now if you know exactly that where in the current field it is there, and if you are not confirmed, you can choose the whole document or the current document. Okay, then match case option, I have told you match case will be used for searching the proper you can say the bold or capital. Where it is small, the case of the alphabets will be matched. Clear? So exactly if it is capital or small, if you want to be specific about that, so you can use the match case. Right now we are not clicking, so we are searching in the whole document. So if you click on the find next, here the walker will be selected. Clear? And in the same way, this was the find option. And if you want to replace this walker, so if you come to the replace tab, here only you can find the walker, and if you want to replace with any new data, you can write the new data with which you want to replace the data which is walker. Okay, so instead of that you can choose any other. So suppose instead of walker I am writing school bus. So let us write, okay, so we have written. And if you want to replace, you can if there is only single occurrence, so you can click on this replace. Or if you want to change all the occurrences of the walker with the school bus, you can click on the replace all. Okay, so here if I click on the replace all, it gives us a message that it will replace the thing and you won't be able to undo. So if we click on S, yes, so the walker is changed now to school bus. Clear? So this way we have seen how to change the data of any specific mm, cell to be replaced by a new value. Clear? So this is the use of find and replace. So now we will see further. We have also seen few of the shortcuts. So right now as I click Control plus F for find and replace dialog box, then Shift plus F4 for finding next, and Alt Control F for the navigation pane search box from any of the other database. Okay, now today we are going to start sorting records. So sorting is an important feature. Let us see first what sorting is. Okay, so sorting means arranging the records in a particular order. Clear? Arranging the record in particular order, it can be ascending or descending. Clear? So by the name itself it is clear, sorting means arranging the things. So if you arrange the different whatever the data in the table, if you want to get it arranged in some sequential manner, it can be alphabetical. If it is the numerical data, it can be in the increasing or decreasing order. So this is called as sorting. Okay, now to sort the records, select the field on the basis of which you want to arrange the record. Clear? So what we have to do, we have to select the specific record, select the specific field, and then according to that field the whole data will be sorted. Then you can change the order of the records in table. This can help you find, organize and analyze data. Clear? Now we will see what are the different steps by following which we can sort the data. Okay, so let us see the steps one by one. Okay, bring this little down. So step 1 is open the table that you want to sort. Okay, open the table that you want to sort. Then step 2, click on the column header of the field that you want to sort. Clear? So already we have opened the table. Now the second step it is talking about, so you have to click on the column header. Okay, so whatever the column you want to arrange, you have to click on the column header of that. Clear? So what is column header? At the top of the column, whatever is the name of that column, so that is the column header. Now we have to go to the home tab on the ribbon. Home tab, we all know where is the home tab, here it is. Okay, so we'll go to the home tab and click on the sort button. There is the sort button. Then we will see how this is. Now on the when you click on the sort button, there are two options. One is ascending, to sort the data in ascending order, or you can use the descending option, that is it will arrange the data in the descending order. Okay, so then the record will appear in the sorted form, whether it is ascending or descending. So let us see this. Okay, so here in the database, suppose I want to arrange the whole database in a alphabetical order on the basis of the student name. So here we have the field student name. Here the different names are arranged uh, without any proper sequence. It is not in the alphabetical manner. So now we are going to go to the home tab and click on the sort ascending and descending. So if it is not visible, let me zoom in. So here it is. Now I hope it is visible. So here is the home tab, and ascending and descending, the sort and filter group, it is here. Clear? So you can click on either of these. So right now I have selected the student name field. Okay, so the same will be uh, arranged. Same will be arranged means the whole database will be arranged, but this arrangement will be done on the student name basis. Clear? So suppose what I mean to say, that the first name is Yukesh and his admission number is 138. So suppose in the alphabetical order this Y means the name is starting by Y, so it will come to the last, but and not only this name will come, the whole row of Yugesh will come at the last. Clear? So let us do this now, making it in the normal mode. We are going now to arrange the database. So here I am selected, we have already selected the student name. Then on the home tab here we are down. Now we are going to ascending order. Okay, ascending order means A to Z, the alphabetical manner. So if I click on the ascending order, you can see the whole table is now arranged according to the student name. So here you can see earlier this whole column, the last column, not only this column, every column is now changed, but I am giving you example. So earlier the last column was at the top, as it was not arranged at that time. Clear? But now after arrangement it has come to the last position. Clear? Whole row are changed accordingly. If I click on the undo button, you can verify it once. Let me show you. See here, you can see the Yugesh admission number is 1238, and similarly, yes, whatever the name is. So here you can see Ankit is on the third position. When we are arranging the database, the position of that is changing accordingly. So if I let us remove this. Okay, now let us click again. We are selecting the column, selecting the field name, and when we go to the home tab, in that we have the ascending and descending options. So click on the ascending, or if you want to arrange on the reverse, you can use the descending as well. So here I am clicking ascending. So all the names are now arranged in the alphabetical order, and not only the names, the whole uh, record of a particular student is arranged on the same manner. Okay, so this is how we can use the sorting option. Okay, now come back to the textbook. So here we have seen how to use the ascending or descending options for sorting the records. Now let us read this, update your knowledge as well. To sort sort by more than one column, highlight the column by clicking and dragging the mouse over the field labels and select the sort method. Clear? So what does it mean? If you want to sort more than one columns, on the basis of more than one columns, we can do the selection of more than one columns by clicking and dragging the mouse. Clear? So if I show you this option as well, so here you can find. So right now we have done the sorting on the basis of single column. If you want to select more than one column, you can select this way, and after that you can click on the ascending. So the same the data will remain same, but maybe few of the things. Right now we are doing the sorting on basis of multiple columns. So if I click on the ascending, it is near about same. Yes, it may change if there are similar names, and after one column, if there is the second column, it is required to be arranged, so that will be done. Clear? So this way we can sort the things on basis of more than one field. Okay, now coming back to the book, now we are going to see this. We have done the sorting means arranging in ascending or descending. Now the next is the filtering data by selection. So what does filtering means? Let us see. So you can filter data in a table to display only records containing data of interest. Okay, so let how much important it is. So if there are multiple things, okay, so suppose in our database there are multiple dance form. Clear? So suppose one student is doing some particular dance, some other student is doing another. Okay, so right now we are having 10 12 student name. So if suppose the data is of all the students of every classes for the whole school, then the data will be around 1000 to 2000 maybe, according to the number of students in the school. So then if you want to select the particular student name who is having a specific dance form like Bharatnatyam, suppose someone is learning. So if we want to filter only the names of the students who are doing who are learning the Bharatnatyam. Clear? So this filter option will now give us the same. If you want to only filter those students who are doing a specific thing. Clear? So this is the role of filtering. Clear? Now we will see how to do the filtering. Let us read this further. So filtering data can help you review and analyze information in your database. Okay, so by filtering we can do other things, like we can review the things, we can analyze the data. Clear? So this can be more required data which can be used for further analysis. Okay, now let us see how to do these filtering. So first step is click the data you want to use to filter the records. Clear? So whatever the data you want to filter, suppose in the dance form, here it is selected any particular dance form, and after selecting this, now access will display only the record that contain exactly the same data. Clear? So only those records will be shown to us which data you have selected. Okay, so first step was to select the data. Clear? First step was to select the data. Second step is click on the home tab on the ribbon. Ribbon is this, and home tab you can easily get. Now click on the selection to filter the records. Okay, let me erase the page once. Okay, so we are talking about the first step, selection of data. Second step we have seen, click on the home tab. Then third step is in the home tab, in the ribbon area, we have the selection option. So when you click on the selection, there are some criteria. Okay, so when we choose that criteria, that thing will be shown to us. Okay, now let us see this in our database. So coming to the database, here it is. So suppose I want to select any mm, dance form like hip hop. I want to find all the names doing the who are learning the dance hip hop. Okay, so if I select this data, and now I want to filter the data who are only those records who are doing this, who are learning this dance. Okay, now if I go to the home tab, let me use the zoom button as well, so that you can get a better picture. So here if I come to the home tab, where is the selection option? Here it is. So if I click on the selection, here it is asking equals hip hop, does not equal hip hop, contains hip hop, does not contain hip hop. Okay, so these are the different selection criteria. So right now we know that we are only required to select only those records where the hip hop is there. So let us click this on. So I am clicking on equals hip hop. Okay, so here now you can see that the database which was earlier, it was having multiple records, but right now only we are having the records who are having the dance form as hip hop. Right now you can see all of these are having the hip hop only. Clear? So this is the use of what? This is the use of selection. Clear? Right now we are filtering the things, and this selection is done on the basis of a particular dance. So this is how we can filter this. Let us erase this, and after doing this selection or filtering, if you want to go back to the previous data, let us see in the book now. We will see how to do that. Okay, so we have click on the whatever the criteria in the selection criteria we have choose. That in our case it was hip hop, in the book it is Bharatnatyam, so we can choose any of the thing which you want. Now the SS displays only the records containing the filter data, all other records are hidden. Okay, yes, only we have got those records where our condition was met. Then the word filtered appears in the area to indicate that you are viewing the filtered record. Here it is at the bottom. Here the filtered is being shown to us. It means we are right now we are working on the filtered data, or the filtered data is shown to us. If you want to finish the reviewing the filter data, click on the toggle filter to once again display all the records. Okay, so we have seen this filter data, and if you want to end this, if you want to finish this filtering and you want back again the original database where the different records were there, so after viewing this you can click on the toggle filter. Clear? So if you click on the toggle filter, you will see the whole database will appear again to you. Clear? So this is the use of filtering. And by if you want to, after filtering, doing the selection, if you want to see the original data, so for that you can use the toggle filter. Clear? I hope this is clear. You can watch it, you can pause it wherever you have confusion. The steps we have seen. Now the other criteria or the other method for filtering is, so first thing we have seen is filtering the data by selection. Whatever the data we wanted to filter, we have done the selection of that, and on the basis of that selection we have filtered the data. Now there are some other methods also. Let us see that. The next one is filtering data by form. Clear? So now there is an option for filter the data using form facility. Clear? So now we will see this also. Let us read this first, then we will see it practically. So filtering by form enables you to filter by multiple fields. Okay, filtering by forms enable you to filter by multiple fields and specify criteria for as many fields as you like. What does it mean? Earlier we were doing the filtering on the basis of particular selection. Now if you want to meet some conditions, like if some student is having the dance form as well as he is coming the school to by school bus, okay, so there are more than one conditions. Okay, so for that we can use the combination criteria, like some AND operation, then OR. Clear? So these will be used to combine the different criteria. Okay, so one by one we will see how to use these AND and OR combination for filtering. Okay, let us see, read this first. So when you filter by form, you can combine the criteria using and or a combination of the two. And combination finds record where both conditions are met. Clear? So suppose if you want to select the records in which we are having two conditions, like as I was talking about, that someone is having suppose Bharatnatyam. So suppose a student is having learning the dance form as Bharatnatyam, and we also want to get that he is suppose there is a function in the school, and if you are preparing for any uh, you can say any dance or any other cultural activity, so you are doing the rehearsal for that. So now if the teacher want to find those students who are having the dance form Bharatnatyam and those who are coming by school bus, so that they may uh, wait after the school period to learn some new steps, so he can filter the data. Suppose he will first find that who is having the dance Bharatnatyam, and then he will filter the name of the students who are using the school bus. Clear? So this way we can use the both conditions using AND. Clear? So this way you can add more than one condition, more than one criteria. Clear? Then the next is an OR combination finds records where at least one of the criteria is met. Clear? So if you want to search the names of students who are having either Bharatnatyam or Kathak. Clear? So this will be used by using the OR. Clear? So this is the way for selecting the records by using the different criterias by AND and OR method. Clear? So we will see these things as well one by one. So let us erase this first. Okay. So first is using AND. So read it and open the table if it is not already opened. Okay, so we have already opened our table. Then click on the home tab on the ribbon. We are every time we are all these features are in the home tab only. After clicking on the home tab, click on the advanced button from sort and filter group. What we have to do, we have to click on the advanced button from the sort and filter group. Then now click on filter by form. So let us do these 4 steps. Okay, so here is our database, that is use the magnifier. So here I have we have uh, opened our database. Then whatever we have to perform the operation, we are going to home tab, and then in the home tab here it is the sort and filter group. I hope this is visible. Let me take the, so here is the home tab and here is the sort and filter group, and in this we are going to advance. Clear? So let us take the cursor and come to the advance. Then if I click on the advance, here is the option filter by form. Clear? So let us click on this filter by form. Clear? So we have clicked on filter by form. Now it gives us a you can see a blank type, a blank copy of the existing. It is not exactly copy, this is a form. We will see how to use this. So let us come back to the book. So here we were discussing till step number 4. Like we have clicked on the home tab, then advanced button, then click on the filter by form. Okay, now let us read the update your knowledge as well. So filter by form can be advantageous when the table is too large and it is difficult to find the record that contains the value you would like to filter. So it is, yes, obviously if the database or the table is large enough to search the things, then we are using these filter options. And in this filter option also we have seen the first was the filtering by selection. Right now we are using the filtering by form. Okay, so this we have seen. Now the after the 4 step, it is the filter by form window appears, which looks like an empty replica of your table. Okay, now you have to select the field and the value you want to use as your criteria. So click on the dance field. Okay, so whatever the field you want to choose, you can choose the field. Now a drop down arrow will appear in the field. When the cursor is placed, click on this down arrow to see the list of values used in that field, and click on the down arrow button of the dance. So here we are using the Kathak, so this will display only those records whose dance field contains Kathak. Okay, let us do this. So if we come to our database, here we are having the different uh, fields. So whatever the field you want to choose, we can click on that particular uh, field, and if I click on the drop down, here you can see the different dance form. It is already showing whatever the dance form which we have choose. So if I choose any of this, we can get that in the criteria. So here you have seen chosen the one dance form like Kathak. Okay, now let us see this further. Now you can create an AND criteria statement specifying more than one criteria on the same filter by form tab. For example, if you want to filter for the name of the student who is learning Kathak and is availing transportation by private van. Clear? So the same we are doing. So this way we can get the different thing, means we can add the more than one filtering option. Clear? So let us do this in our database. So we have seen the dance form as Kathak. Now let us find one more if we are adding using AND. So if we want to see that any student who is learning Kathak and also transport is having the school bus, let us select this. Now let us find that this any student who is learning Kathak and having the transport as school bus. So if I click on the toggle filter, here there is one student who is learning Kathak and his transportation is school bus. Clear? So this way we have seen how to add more than, here right now we have used what? We have used AND. How AND? We have met two conditions. One was that the dance form was Kathak and the transport was school bus. Clear? So this is how we are using the form selection, the form filtering using AND operation. The further other things we will discuss in the coming class. So wherever you have confusion, you can pause the video and watch it once. We will see the further things in the coming class. Then I will tell you how to use the OR conditions also. Okay, till then repeat the things, revise the things, and wherever you have confusion you can ask in the coming class. Okay, thank you everyone.